Sure. Thank you so much, and no worries. It's a great honor to be here with you today at the Vatican Youth Symposium. I just want to start by one thanking Dr. Jeffrey Sachs for inviting me, and also to thank everybody at SDSN and the Pontifical Academy of Sciences for bringing us all together to learn and reflect from each other. Thank you for all of the amazing panelists and for the insight that you've shared. So yes, my name is Noha. I serve as the Programs Director at Millennium Campus Network, MCN. We're a global nonprofit based in Boston that work to support undergraduate student leaders own their power for social impact on campus and their communities. And since we've been around, we've supported over 8,000 other undergraduate student leaders committed to social impact from over 400 universities around the globe. We do this through our signature program, the Millennium Fellowship, which is presented in partnership with the United Nations Academic Impact. And through that, we've made it our mission to support students in creating a platform where they can learn about the various ways they can advance the Sustainable Development Goals and learn about social impact. The fellows receive trainings, connections, and credentials as they work on a specific and a concrete initiative that advances at least one of the SDGs. This creates an experiential learning opportunity for them throughout the semester that they're engaged. So this year we had 15,000 young leaders apply for the Millennium Fellowship from around the world and 1,400 campuses. And despite the challenges that I know has brought on all of us, we just celebrated the resilient class of 2020 with 1,000 Millennium Fellows in 80 campuses across 20 countries around the world. And if I could just spotlight 3 fellows that have stood out to us and have taken action over the past year, working on causes that they truly care about. We have Kaiser Kabue from Kenyatta University in Kenya, who realized the urgency that the pandemic has brought on all of us and decided that as a young person, he needs to take action. He utilized his technical skills in artificial intelligence and in machine learning to develop an application that can provide early diagnosis of COVID-19 through measurement of vital signs. Sadie Testaseka from Florida International University in the United States created a curriculum that supports 5th grade students and teaches them about human rights. And she's impacted 250 people in her local community through her work. We also have fellows in India with Ganesh Dilip and 5 Millennium Fellows at IIT Madras who have joined forces together to create India's first university-based study center for the climate change to provide overarching frameworks for facilitating interdisciplinary research, collaboration, and funding for the field of climate action. These are just 3 of 754 Millennium Fellows and projects that are tackling all 17 SDGs locally on the campus this year. The fellows are guided by 3 main values that they hear and preach through the work that they do, and that's empathy, similar to what my panelists have just shared, humility, and inclusion. They take these guiding values through the work as they tackle complex issues, from looking at the impacts of the pandemic and what it has had on their communities, to addressing issues on climate action, to fighting racial inequalities. Together, we look at the impact that young people have made this year through our small community, and they've dedicated over 206,000 hours and impacted the lives of over 2 million people this year. So you can read more about our work at millenniumfellows.org, but as I reflect on what our small community has been able to accomplish, I think about all of the potential that young people around the world have created, and all of the potential that is still untapped. There is so much more that we can do as organizations that work hand in hand with universities, as we continue to invest in young people, invest in their power, invest in their passion and motivation to create change. So I think as I wrap up, I just want to say, it's really up to us to find more innovative ways of collaboration, both as universities and nonprofits and across sectors, to make sure that young people have the values and the competencies and resources to be global citizens and work on sustainable futures and achieving the SDGs. It's been an honor joining you today. Thank you so much. And I look forward to engaging with the speakers at the Q&A session.